Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to the week with me, Comrade Fatso. This has been a very heavy and loaded week. Iconic opposition leader Morgan Tsvangirayi passed away. Zuma said buy a donkey, and Sir Wicknell got grilled in Parliament. Southern Africa had the weirdest Valentine's Day ever. On the same day, the man that loved the struggle passed away, and the man who loves the Guptas went home. MDCT founder and legendary opposition leader Morgan Tsvangirayi passed away after battling colon cancer. He was 65. Morgan was the guy who was brave enough to stand up in the 90s and make his voice heard. He built a formidable opposition that united workers, students, women, and average Zimbabweans to challenge ZANU-PF. He inspired a nation to believe in change. And ZANU-PF was scared. Because of him, an entire color was temporarily made illegal in Zimbabwe. Referees were scared to show red cards at football matches because they could get branded opposition activists. It was even tough to wave goodbye to your diaspora relatives at the airport because the open hand could get you arrested. You've shaken the ruling party when they refer to you as Western-funded, imperialist-sponsored. So thank you, Morgan, for blazing a trail and for inspiring people like me to speak up. Let us continue the struggle. And to Chamisa, Mudzuri, Kupe, and co, it's time to get over your egos, unite. The country's watching. This Valentine's Day, Zimbabweans had deja vu. Yes, we were all up till late at night to watch an old, disliked Southern African president to make a speech of which no one was too sure of the contents. South Africa was having its Asante Sana moment. And Zuma walked on stage and he was Zuma.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Why do you look serious? You can't even say good evening. Oh, what's happening? Huh? You are tired. Why? We are working, aren't we? Well, good evening.
In Southern Africa, we now seem to have a tradition of joking presidents who do resignation speeches that aren't really resignation speeches. And the way Zuma started his speech, us Zimbos were like, Bob must have helped him write this speech because, this guy's not going anywhere. Zuma had some classic moments, like when he said, I may have not been the epitome of perfection. Yeah, maybe. Also, us Zimbabweans were like, but where are your generals? Aren't they supposed to be sitting next to you for this kind of speech? Everyone was waiting for an Asante Sana. But Zuma did resign. And then he closed with his own version of Asante Sana. Buy a donkey. Afrikaans for thank you. How our leaders love using thank you to say but us comedians will seriously miss Jacob Zuma.
We announced that our membership figures stood at 769,800. Listen properly. 769,820 and 70.
This week, Zimbabweans were truly glued to their television screens, to their Facebook Live, as Parliament grilled Sir Wicknell about his failed power station and alleged dodgy tenders. Listen, teacher, I did my homework, but it can't be quantified. The pages may be blank, but you cannot quantify how much thinking I did about maybe doing the actual homework. When asked how much he had received, Wicknell was like, 3 million point something. Point something? That's hundreds of thousands of dollars, guy. Then his lawyer threw him under the bus. Shout out to the parliamentary committee for that drilling. We need more accountability like that. I know us Africans like our big words, but the trade unions in Zambia really take the cake.
The union has therefore issued a 48-hour ultimatum to ensure that the workers are paid.
National Museum Board, a 48-hour ultimatum to pay salaries. Okay? It is very discombobulated, exasperated. It is actually flabbergasting, bedazzling.
I mean, isn't he just bedazzling? I'm just so discombobulated. Voter registration centers are still open. The blitz has ended, but registration continues. Thanks for joining us on The Week. Follow Magama TV on social media. I've been Comrade Fatso. You have been the people. Thank you. And ngiyabonga. And baya danki, futsek man.